I gotta hit the beat. I gotta hit the beat, beat. I gotta hit the beat.
This lady was just like, she's like, thank you, I appreciate you. I appreciate you letting me off the hook for trying to ask if you were a felon in the kindest way. I'm not a felon, man.
Beat. I gotta.
What's up, guys? Let me turn on some additional lightage here. So, we are on our way to Fort Sill again. Now, just a quick update here. After Fort Sill last week, when I said I had a stick neck, I had a stick neck. My neck was broke and I was in the bed for 3.5 days. But now, I am all better, a little bit. Not 100%, but I still have a little stiffness, moving like left and right, but it's so much better than it was the other day because I can actually move my neck now. After I offloaded, matter of fact, I think my husband ended up taking over for me. No, I got all the way back here, but I was in pain. I couldn't look left, I couldn't look right, and it was horrible. And then the next day I could barely move, and then a couple days after that I could barely move. I tried everything, hot pads, massage, all that, and nothing was working. Nada, nothing was working for me. So until Friday, and actually my husband we got another load, and my husband had to go on that load on Friday by himself and deliver everything himself to Lackland, I believe it was. So anyways, he had to deliver that load by himself because I was broken.
I can't hear you.
I was telling the camera that you had to deliver Friday's load by yourself because I was broken.
Right.
But
that was a tough day for sure.
I'm sure. Okay, I got you on duty.
I wanted to stop and sleep, but I didn't have enough time to stop and sleep. Couldn't even take a 30-minute break. Had to keep on driving, and then I had an hour and 15 minutes left on my clock to be able to get home, but it takes about an hour and 15 minutes to get home. But I really wanted that Dave's chicken. I got the extra hot, and it was extra delicious, by the way. And so yeah, I got that little Dave's chicken and then made it home, stayed up until probably 3 or 4 in the morning or something like that, and then slept until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, I think. I don't really remember, but my wife said I was snoring pretty loud, but yep.
So anyways, I'm back in the truck.
So what happened was, you know, I was kind of like, oh man, this is gonna be tough because I sweat profusely. So like when I get back in the truck, if I sit in this seat, it's gonna be soaked and it sucks. So you don't really want to drive however long, you know, you gotta go to get back to the DC. So what ended up happening was my first drop had the most pieces, 500 pieces, and they have their own little regiment where they do their own offload. They didn't even really want me to even leave, to even stay there. They want me to drop the trailer off and leave. And I was like, no, I have to take this trailer back for some reason. But anyways, so that was the whole thing. I called the DC. I told them, hey, look, they want me to drop it. And they were like, well, no, you need to stay there because you have another drop. And I was like, well, but they said that the other drop, they'll just be able to like get it to them some way, somehow. They're like, no, you need to stay there and take it to the drop. So that's what I did. And so they offloaded, like literally, they told me like at 7 o'clock, and I went to sleep. I went to the back because I was there at 6:30, so I just went to the back and went to sleep. And then, so I wake up about 9. They told me they were gonna start offloading about 9, and I didn't wake up till about 9:20, but normally the people will knock on the door and like say, hey, we're ready to offload. These people had their own system. They had 3 people at the back for the boxes. Well, 1 person in the middle of the scan and 2 other people grabbing boxes. Well, the other person in the truck was flinging boxes, just flinging them down the thing, you know. I mean, they had a system going, and they had their carts up. Beautiful system. I wish all of them did this. And all of them do have some type of system, but a lot of people relied too much on us. Anyways, they had a beautiful system, so I looked and I was like, hey, y'all need the paperwork? They didn't even ask for the paperwork until the end. They didn't care about the paperwork at all. Most people need the paperwork right away. These people are like, nah, we got this. They know exactly what to do. But literally, it is their job. Drivers should never offload. I mean, it makes no sense for drivers to offload. So they did that. I went and put the paperwork on the dude's desk. They let me know when they were done. And that was it. I went to the next stop. The next stop was a little bit different. So the next stop, they had 2 palletized things, but these were big boxes, about 66 boxes, but huge. So both pallets were pretty high up, over my head, both of them. But get this. The dude had a not pallet jack, he had a forklift, but it didn't work, it was old. The other people that had a forklift as well was brand new and it worked. They were able to take their stuff off of the truck to move their stuff out of the way so they could get their stuff, you know, the other stop stuff. And it was just weird, like, man, like so backwards. Like, if I would have been there for literally like 5 minutes if the dude had a forklift and just took it off, but he and I had to break down, we had to break the plastic off of each pallet. I had to break the plastic off of each pallet and throw it off. I didn't get like super sweaty, but I got sweaty. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's nutter butter stuff, how people think. We have to be efficient because we worry about hours. And so my wife is different than me. So when I'm out there, and I'm not ever really out there anymore. My wife stays out there and I drive. So, but when I'm out there, I tell people that. I'm like, hey, look, you know, y'all have no clue. Like, y'all don't consider us at all. Because we have hours. They get to be there from 9 to, you know, whatever their shift, and that's all they're worried about. But they're not worried that I have 3, 4, 5, sometimes if I go to Florida, 12 other stops. So you're not worried about, you're not considerate about my time. You're just kind of just moseying around. Like this chick in Eglin Airport. There's this one in Eglin Air Force Base. Matter of fact, let's cut to it real quick.
So herein lies the issue with some AFEs, right? This is the dock that we have to deal with. We have to put wood underneath the tires to lift the back of the trailer up, to meet the dock because of whatever this is here. But even so, look at all this broken bottles.
So as you saw right there, we had to put things underneath the trailer to get it up. And then we have these lazy ladies that hate to offload. They just like want you to offload everything into their store instead of counting stuff and scanning it and doing it, you know, like they're supposed to properly. It's weird. Stopping off in Alvarado to fuel up real quick. See if they have a hot dog in there or something. Hopefully a couple of taquitos. Gonna put about 350 bucks in. Still have 3 hours left to get there. Get there on time. Don't need any dust. I'm not going nowhere. So you can flip your ears all you want, but you're not going nowhere. It is currently 49 degrees outside. It was just like 80 something. It's crazy. on-duty fueling. Take my keys so my dog doesn't lock me up. Alright, well, wasn't meant to be. There was no snacks to be had in there. I mean, there were snacks, but the cheesy pepper jack taquitos weren't ready. There were no good donuts ready. So
do things around here. Give me my little platform. Boxes I can get on this thing. This cart is definitely way better. Makes me wanna celebrate. So this is basically, this is stop 2. I have 1, 2, 3 other stops after this. What's up, guys? So we are done offloading. It is 9:58 a.m. My camera cut off in the back, so I only have a part of me offloading the first 2 stops, but the last 3 stops were pretty easy and quick, so it probably wasn't even worth recording anyways. But anyways, my husband has been in the back. He is sleeping, and I am getting us on the road. I got 210 miles to get to the yard. Bella, girl, you get on my nerves, man. So about 3 hours to get us to the yard, and then we don't get a load for tomorrow, then my husband will just take the trailer back sometime tomorrow. Still a little bit hard for me to look to the right. Left is okay, but the right is still a little bit tender. But anyways, so yeah, pretty uneventful. We got her done. We all they have is 53-foot trailers. Sure, yeah, sure, take it. Even though we don't like doubles.
So that was a f***ing lot.
Yeah, let's just go to the switch yard. That should be fine. All right. Right, it goes to the switch yard. Gotcha.